Young Indy, which you know, did quite well, you know, financially for me as a waiter. But I was petrified to quit my job because, I mean, to me, even though I had 3 of them, I thought, well, that's it. That's my 3 lucky moments. It'll never happen again. And so when I got Young Indy, I didn't quit until like 2 days before I got on the plane, because I was still convinced that, like, you know, it wasn't around at the time, but whatever the equivalent is of Ashton Kutcher busting through a door going, ha! You know, I was just certain that, like, George was going to go, oh, dude, serious, he didn't really think we were going to, he didn't really think we were going to be, you know, but they flew me to London, and 42 episodes later, you know.
How many countries did you go to for the filming? Because they filmed everywhere.
40-something countries. It was, I had to get a passport to do Young Indy. And it was my first foray into international travel, and I saw the world, man. I saw the world.
You're in the gear. You're doing, in some of the scenes, not all of them, because, you know, it wasn't always the fedora and the whip. But the first time they fitted you for that fedora and the whip, what's going through your head?
Everything that you can imagine. Put it on yourself. That's what I was feeling. I mean, still at the same time, I was in London, you know, and we were at Berman's, this huge costume house, and they ordered these hats. And I remember the lady telling me these are the finest hats made. They're 380 pounds, and at the time it was like $225 exchange. I'm like, this hat's like almost $1,000. And she's like, we're gonna have 6 of them because you may ruin. I'm like, fucking 6 of them. You know, and I was just like, I'm just adding it up in my head. You know, it's like in the racing world. You know, they say, you know, helmets are very expensive. They're saying, you know. People complain about, you know, a $100 lid. They're like, well, a $100 lid, you have a $100 head? You know, and I was thinking, like, wow, my head's not even worth this much. And there's like $4,000 in fedoras. It was just all kind of mind-boggling to me, you know, the scope and everything. It was just, you know, and then you kind of feel the weight and, you know, the level of import that the show, you know, mandates, because it's George Lucas. It's, you know, I was petrified of screwing something up, you know. That was it, you know, and then Vic Armstrong teaches me to use a whip and everything, and you realize, wow, these are the real guys, man. Vic Armstrong was Harrison's stunt double. It's like, it was a little overwhelming, but it was a wonderful experience.
You go on from that to do a lot of great character pieces.